Hello everybody, this is Jacob Rakowski. I hope you can hear me. It is like pouring, but no matter what's going on in your life, if it's raining, if it's storming, if there's a tornado, if there's a landslide, if you get hit by a car, I'm kidding, but whatever's going on, you just gotta keep on doing it. Keep on doing you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just, life gives you lemons, you make a lemonade. If you are getting rained on, use an umbrella. Do what you need to do. But, long story short, I met with somebody very successful today, and I recommend you study success and find successful people, no matter who they are or what they do, and get their time. Do what you can to earn their time so they can help you get to your goals faster. And I met with a guy today who's a professional business consultant, and he does it through building relationships. And I just sat down with him and I just said, hey, you know what? You've been really successful. You've helped a lot of people in your life, and I want to learn how you did that and just objectively take all that in. And what he told me was this, in sales, a lot of people don't like selling, but what's more important is to just put in the activity. And here's kind of his basis behind that. If you're more focused on doing the activity than the results will come. Because the law of high numbers says if you talk to, X amount of people, you're going to get as many yeses. But if you're so worried about what people are going to say, you're going to talk yourself out of doing the activity because you're taking it personally. You're taking the rejection personally. Okay, so what he recommended was this. And this applies to any business in our business, or it doesn't have to apply at all. Just take it for what it's worth. What he said was, anytime he would help a business succeed, he worked in grocery stores, and these people would sample a product. Sounds familiar. And instead of the sampler being so focused on the yes and the no, just focus on getting the no. Literally, focus on getting the no. Have a piece of paper and have it say no 100 times on it. And put an X or a check or whatever on every no you get. But at the very end of the little list of 10 no's, going down the paper, put every yes you get. And you'll find you'll actually have trouble getting 100 no's before you get a few yeses, right? And the better you get, the more yeses you get, right? So that was tip number one. And, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do this with your team and give a reward to the person who gets 100 no's first. That should be a competition because you're going through the numbers and you're going to get some yeses, and you're also going to increase your skill, right? And make it a competition, make it a game, make it fun. To go out there and just do the activity and don't sweat it, don't worry about it, right? So that was one of the main things I took, as well as just, being genuinely interested in people. Really focus on helping that person succeed and reach their goals. And I have a lot more tips that I learned that I'm going to bring out because they're totally universal. At the end of the day, that's such a big one, right? It's just to go out there every single day, take that, and focus on getting the answer, getting the result. Holton Bugg says, you're a professional decision collector. And one more that's just coming to my mind here is, many people in this business have such a big goal, and they're so focused on being, super rich and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, if you have that goal, like me, then that should be your goal. That should be your goal, and you should go for that. But have incremental goals along the way. So for example, if you're making $300 a month right now, your next goal shouldn't be $10,000 a month. Why? Because you're going to feel like a failure if you don't hit it. You're going to feel like you're climbing this mountain if you don't get it. But what you need to do is you need to find out the strategies, and you need to teach your people the strategies to go from $300 a month to $600 a month. From $600 a month to $1,000 a month. Not 0 to $1 million, because That's the end goal. It's not the next goal. And maybe your goal is bigger than $1 million. But guess what? If you've never made 6 figures in a year, it's going to be hard to conceptualize $1 million. And this guy is super successful, but he is about the building blocks, building it brick by brick by brick. And I think that's very valuable, along with the big picture vision. You need that big picture vision, totally. But if you're making $300 a month right now, and 3 years from now you're still making $300 a month, you have not moved any closer. You need to go step by step by step. So those are just 2 tips that I have. Don't defeat anything that you've learned so far. It's just a slightly different perspective than I've heard. And at the same time, it's not at all different than what we've heard, but just said in a different way. So that's my tip of the day for you guys. Focus on that. At the Millionaire School, we're going to focus this Saturday at Millionaire School on how to be a millionaire, but we're also going to focus on how you can just make a few extra $100 more a month. And maybe if you're making a couple thousand a month, we'll teach you how to get from 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 to 5,000, whatever. That's the goal right now, guys. Next level, next level, next level. You can reach your goals by helping a lot of people reach incremental level-to-level goals. So don't let the rain stop you. The rain will let up. If you don't let up, guess what? The rain's let up. Be relentless. Keep it OG. God bless.